Get home from school, turn on my TV. Who are these friends staring right back at me? Now that we're older, why don't you come over and go back in time with me? 90s babies nostalgia.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jessica, and this is 90s Babies Nostalgia, where two 90s babies like to have fun.
And we are not sponsored by anything ever unless otherwise mentioned. We would love money. Thank you. And today we are joined by
Me, Prime. Sorry, I was doing the drums with my hands. Sorry, but what's up?
What's up? How are you?
I am doing fine. I am doing, had some things going on, but I am doing good.
Good. It's been a long time since we've had you on the pod, and I know that you ask for it all the time. And the problem was we stopped doing Disney stuff, so we were like, how do we do it? But
Mhm.
I
but
mean,
hopefully,
I can do more things than just Disney. I have a broad spectrum of knowledge. Just a broad spectrum. Put it all in one, and that's me.
we know, and that's why we have you here today for our music episode.
Yeah, Amanda and I did a Halloween playlist episode, and we had a ton of fun. And so we thought might as well bring it back for the holidays.
It's gonna be interesting because it's a very different vibe than Halloween for me.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, do you want to start off first with our question of what are you enjoying lately?
Yeah. I will start us off. I've been enjoying. So the new Hunger Games movie came out. I have not seen it. However, they did their classic releasing an album, which is the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and
Mm-hmm.
it has some of the best alternative country folk artists, like some of my all-time favorites that I've seen like multiple times this year alone on this album. It is so good. Go listen to it. But specifically, I need to call out Flatland Calvary with The Wool and Sierra Farrell with The Garden. If you're going to go listen to two songs, go listen to them. Also, give those artists some love because they're amazing. And Prime, what have you been enjoying lately? This can be
Um,
anything.
this can be anything.
Yeah, last week it was coffee for me. So, truly anything.
It's been coffee for me multiple weeks.
Well, I guess I'm enjoying. Uh, when does this come out?
Started
The
December.
Yeah, December 1st.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I've been enjoying this Good Burger stuff because Good Burger is the Good Burger 2. I've seen it, and I gotta say, I've just been enjoying getting the process to actually see it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just nice to have another Good Burger, another sequel. Even though it has been a long time, Good Burger the first was like one of my favorite movies, so I'm just excited for it. And
Exciting.
Amanda, what have you been enjoying?
Okay, by the time this comes out, the Hunger Games movie is already out. Everyone can go see it. But as of filming this, I went to a pre-screening for it, which was super fun. It was like they were having the LA premiere at the same time, so they were live broadcasting cast interviews, and then we got to go in and watch it as they were watching it in IMAX. I was sat in the front row and I still enjoyed it very much. I will also be seeing it again, but it's a great book to film adaptation. Like they did a really good job. I do think they could have done it in two films because it's that kind of a book, but it was very faithful to the source material and I enjoyed it a lot. And I recommend it if you're a fan of the Hunger Games.
Other important things before we get into this episode. The strike is over.
Yes.
finally,
Amanda and I will finally be getting back to regular content. But we are so happy that the SAG-AFTRA finally came to an agreement, and everyone can get back to work, getting paid a little bit more, and that's what we do all this for. So
Yes, so happy about that. Also, because we can breathe. We were struggling to find strike-free content for the holidays.
Guys, the Christmas movie, even like New Year's movie, really any holiday themed movie
Hanukkah.
in for the holidays does not exist strike free. It was slim pickings.
We looked so hard for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with songs, though. You know.
Yes,
It's
you
true.
can never go wrong with songs. So we are going to jump into our ultimate playlist. This is subjective and also factually correct. There will be no negotiations with anyone in the comments, only amongst ourselves. Thank you. And I am, yeah.
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 And we'll do what we did last time. So we'll do a song a person. We're gonna do our ultimate playlist. So 5 songs total, and then we'll each get given 3 bonus songs at the end. Who would like to go first? Amanda?
You did write me in the outline as
I did.
she wrote the order as Amanda, Prime, Jess. So if
Well,
anyone
I'm pretty sure I was going to be in the middle regardless.
Yep.
yeah, break it up, you know?
Correct.
So starting with number 5, I am basic. Jess knew I was gonna go basic. I went with White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I
Oh,
love
okay.
that it's about people separated at Christmas. Like, I think that's really what I love about it, is that so much of stuff, Christmas holiday stuff, is about being together at Christmas time. And I don't think there's enough acknowledgement for the families that can't be together. However, it is slightly war propaganda. It came out during, like, it's about people serving in overseas. So, like, I don't love that part, and that's why it's number 5. But great nostalgic song and a great
Mhm.
movie.
Also, I think what's fun about that one is it is the world's selling single in terms of physical copies. So over 50 million physical copies of that song have been sold, which is just wild.
That's absurd.
hmm
Wow.
Prime, what's your number 5?
I think Amanda took a look at my list or something. Cause I have White Christmas, but mine's by the Drifters.
Mm.
Okay.
And
Who are the Drifters, for anyone who might not know?
the Drifters is
Listening.
a not a boy band, but more of a doo wop band.
From what time period?
That you got me there. Maybe 50s and 60s.
Okay.
But theirs is the one that I hear the most. Like Bing Crosby, I hear his version, but theirs is the one that you hear in like Home Alone and other movies. I'm not gonna do it, but you know, theirs have the theirs just it's more doo woppy. It's more doo woppy.
It's a
So
little more jazzy.
yeah, there's the one. How really quickly? How does the one from Bing Crosby start out? Is it start out with a beat or with a
With chimes, I think, right?
chimes?
Chimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Theirs start out with them doing like a doo wop into the song, and then they like go off and they sing like melodies and yeah. So just know if you hear a version that's not Bing Crosby, it's them basically.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go listen to that version after this.
Yes, but their version is the version that's in Home Alone, the original Home Alone. So okay.
Okay, I have 2 options because Amanda knows this. I was struggling. So I'm leaving it up to Amanda and Prime to pick what way they want me to go. I made 2 separate lists,
Oh my
which is
God.
why this took me so long. I know. I did
For
it to myself.
every song?
Well, you guys are going to pick what path I'm taking, and then we're sticking to that path.
Okay.
So either we go like my favorites and classics, which is very just like Christmas time, like you're at a holiday market sipping some hot chocolate vibes, or a very emo Christmas.
Oh.
Look, I think Prime and I are going to have a lot of overlap, and I think your first option is going to be incredible, and it's going to have a lot of overlap with us. So I feel like we've got to go emo.
Yeah.
Okay. With my A Very Emo Christmas, which actually was my longer list and it was harder to narrow down, which just shows you how ridiculous I am in the holiday tunes I choose to consume. But my number 5 is Oh Miss Believer by 21 Pilots. It came out in 2009. It's very just like it has a little bit of chimes. It's about like falling in love with someone who has like a twisted mind, and he's comparing it to like what it's like to be driving through the snow. And so it has like holiday sounds to it, but the song is very, very dark. It's very good.
Hmm. Would anyone else call that a Christmas song, or are you just like, it takes place during the cold weather time?
It has like chimes and bells, and it came out around Christmas time. Like and there's like snowflakes and Christmas themed things on the cover. So I would say it's
Hmm.
definitely advertised as like a holiday song.
Got it. It evokes.
It gives holiday, but it also gives sad.
Okay. So it's not a Die Hard situation where we don't know if it's a Christmas movie and Christmas song or not.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's
Okay.
not a Die Hard situation.
Okay.
Number
Number
4.
4. I feel like embarrassed at how basic I am, but I just have to own it because like there's not gonna be a song on here that's gonna surprise anyone. Baby, it's cold outside. Thank
I
you, both of you, for faking shock.
I
Jess,
hate that song.
Oh my gosh.
okay, hold up. Hear me out. This was on my honorable mentions at first, and it moved up the list because I realized I do like it more than some other songs. First of all, yeah, it's a little gross. It's a little date rapey. Second of
It's
all,
terrible.
a lot of the comments are saying that what's in this drink was an icebreaker question. It's more like, is this whiskey? Is this rye? Like, what is it? I like it because it's fun to sing. I think it's the better version of Let It Snow. Sorry. And I like how many different arrangements there are of it because in the Dean Martin version, he's the primary voice and then it's like a chorus for the female voices, but a lot of the other versions you hear the female voice being the lead. Yes. It's just fun. It's problematic. I'm not pretending that it's not. Shout out to the Glee version. I think Jess tuned me out because she was mad.
I just am
I'm looking at the
shocked.
lyrics.
It's terrible.
It said, "Oh, you're very, very pushy," you know.
Yes, it is very much like she's ready to go and he's like, "But baby, it's cold outside.
The answer
Just
is no.
a drink more." Yeah, just so you guys know, yes is a yes, no is a no. If it's not a firm yes, it's probably a no.
Your
But for
lips look
some reason,
delicious,
Yeah, I'm
Amanda.
I'm it's a fun song. It's not good lyrically.
like this is one that I didn't even play to listen to see if I wanted to put it on a list because I knew that I absolutely would never include it. So I find it hilarious that you did.
I love that this came right after. I was like, I'm not going to surprise anyone. I think the problem is that I did play it to listen to, and I was like, damn, this song does kind of slap. I will say there's also a version by Idina Menzel and Michael Bublé where they changed the problematic lyrics to like maybe just a soda pop more, and the music video is kids, like 12-year-old kids.
That's worse.
I know. Prime, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is a toss up, but I'm gonna go with this as my number 4 because we're in the middle. My middle one's gonna be, hits from here on out. So I'm gonna say "This Christmas" by Donny Hathaway because that is the prime Christmas song for most people. Other people have done it, but this one is just the main one that you hear. So I had to put this on my list. I could have went with others, but this one is the one. I was like, okay, I'll put it on here.
I'd say that's in my top 3 favorite like Christmas songs ever. It's so good. That version.
I'm sorry,
good.
I blacked out. What?
This Christmas by
This
Donny
Christmas
Hathaway.
by Donny Hathaway.
Thank you. I heard all the words that you said except for the song title.
But yeah, no, this Christmas is good. They have different versions. Obviously, like Chris Brown has a version. What do we say Chris Brown here? Or
I mean, you can say his name. We don't personally stand
okay,
him at all.
well, I mean, I don't listen to him anyway. But yeah, he has a version on here. Other people have a version, but Donny Hathaway has the best version in my opinion.
Do I know this Christmas?
You should.
Yes. You definitely
This
know
is a
it.
commercial song.
Yeah. Hmm.
That struck no chords in my
Oh
brain.
my gosh. Okay.
I'm
Amanda, you
gonna have to.
have to know it.
And this Christmas will be.
Oh, thank you. I do know that song.
I like how you're like, I'm going to be very basic. And so far you have been. But I also feel like Prime is coming in with the hits and you are just unaware.
Look, how many of these titles are very similar?
That is
Okay.
true. That is true.
If I
All of
heard it,
them.
I'd recognize it. I don't think I've ever thought about what the name of it is.
That is true.
Fair.
Plus, there are many of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Jessica, what is your number 4 on your emo playlist?
Number 4 is I'm With You by Mayday Parade. It came out in 2019. It's very like, the year can be awful, but as long as we all get together on Christmas,
Ooh.
like it will be okay. As long as I'm with you on Christmas. It is very like, you know, very Mayday Parade. So any like 2009, 2010 Mayday Parade song, that's exactly how this song sounds, just with a Christmas theme.
Okay. But it sounds like it is Christmassy. Yeah, for sure.
It's full
There's no
Christmas.
question. This is not Die Hard. This is Home Alone.
Not Die Hard. I would argue none of mine are Die Hard. They are all Christmas songs. They just are also all emo and punk.
I heard someone debate whether or not Home Alone was a Christmas movie. They were like, is it a heist movie that just happens to take place on Christmas? Is there anything inherently Christmas about it? Sorry, tangential.
I feel like
I
it is a
mean,
Christmas movie.
It is.
all of the Christmas themes, the Christmas trees, the Christmas lights. He goes to a big tree. No, that's the second one. Sorry, no. He's
Either
mad
way,
that they can't have a good Christmas home, and he gets left. I mean, it seems like a Christmas movie to me, but
I agree. Number 3, I'm going basic again. As always, I don't have to say it. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
okay.
Frank Sinatra's version is good. Judy Garland's version is better. Fight me. It was originally recorded and released by Judy Garland for Meet Me in St. Louis, and then Frank Sinatra changed it a little bit when he covered it. I love some of the lyrics. Make the Yuletide gay. Yeah, I love gay shit. From now on, all our troubles will be miles away. Like, I love that it's like melancholy and it makes you feel like maybe things are bad right now, but it will be getting better. It feels hopeful. I love sadness over the holidays, apparently. And I can also tell you, I listened to it and then, like, 5 minutes later, it was still playing in my head and I felt the need to sing it because it's just such an evocative song.
Mm-hmm. It also gives me like you are shopping on Black Friday and this song is playing. That's what goes in my brain when I think.
Yes.
I think it's too sad of a song for shopping.
You do?
What about elevator music?
Mm-hmm.
It could be elevator music for sure. All right.
Huh.
Prime, what's your number 3? Since mine is elevator music.
I mean, first of all, a lot of Christmas songs are elevator music. They just literally look up a list and say, okay, we're gonna play these in the elevator and we're gonna play these in the stores.
I will say I also tried to cut out how many songs were from the 40s to 60s because after a while they all start to sound the same.
It's fair.
But sorry, Prime, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is one of many, but this version is, my opinion, the best version of this song, and it's "Give Love on Christmas Day" by Johnny Gill. There's many versions, many people sing this song, but this one, it's a Christmas song, but it's a Christmas song, but you're ready for your significant other to come home so that y'all can do something on Christmas. That's basically kind of what it is, Gonna give love on Christmas is kind of what it is in this version.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
It's a little spicy.
if you're not familiar with Johnny Gill, his songs kind of get the mood right for certain things. So him singing a Christmas song in his stylings is it's just the only thing was missing in this song is a saxophone.
Love a saxophone.
Yes.
I'm imagining, because I don't know the song in my
Yeah,
head.
me neither. This is
But I'm imagining like Santa baby vibes of like it's
Say
Christmassy, but it's also seductive.
yes. Yes.
His face says maybe.
I'm gonna look up the lyrics really quick because I want y'all to I want to read some of them to you. Basically, at the beginning, it's just like what people do for Christmas. They making lists, they buying special gifts. But he said, "Why don't we give love on Christmas? It will be." Can I just play this?
Yeah.
well, we would have to cut it out, but you can.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like just for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 I think the most famous version of this is Michael Jackson in the Jackson 5.
Mm,
Other
I
than that,
enjoyed it. I had never heard that, but I enjoyed it.
it
Yeah,
sounds
97, and
yes,
it is giving late 90s.
yes. It's more. The whole song is like he gets more and more like, "Are you ready to do this or not?" When in the beginning he has to be nice. He's like, "Okay." That's kind of what it is. Like he basically leading up to it with this guy. I guess kind of why I like it. And they play it on the radio all the time when I'm, you know, during Christmas here. But
Yeah.
yes,
You know what's funny is on the Baby It's Cold Outside video, there were so many comments about people being like, I'm sick of these snowflakes trying to ruin this song. Meanwhile, they keep playing WAP on the radio. And it's like, okay, date rape and sex, not the same thing. But also just very amused that you have an actual Christmas song that is actually sexual.
Yeah.
I mean Johnny Gill can make anything sexual. This is a man that sings "My My My," so I mean,
Mm.
you know,
In a very, very different number 3.
sorry about that.
This is my only not Christmas song on this list.
What?
I thought you said they were all Christmas
Yeah, I thought
songs.
you
I know,
said
I
you didn't have a
lied.
diehard
You
situation.
fucking liar.
I lied.
You think
It's
you know
holiday,
someone and they
though.
lie to your face.
It's holiday. It's The New Year by Death Cab for Cutie. Came out on Transatlanticism, which is their 2003 album, like most famous album. But it's very like New Year, same me. Like I'm not changing, I'm not making any resolutions, and the whole song is themed around a very like melancholy New Year's Eve party. Is like the setting for the song.
I'm glad that you have a song that's not Christmas, but it's holiday because my entire list is Christmas and I feel bad about it. But you
Mm.
know what? People just make Christmas songs and they don't really make other songs. Like I'm not going to put Old Lang I can't even I don't even know the name. The song that everyone sings
Ugh.
New Year's. I
Old
don't like
Lang Syne.
Yeah, I don't
It's
care for it.
Scottish. Amanda, you have to love it.
I'm not married to the Scotsman. When I get the visa, we'll talk.
Okay, sounds good.
So, what are we up tempo? Are we mid tempo? Are we like ballady? How are we? I mean, it's Death Cab for Cutie, so I'm assuming it's mid to up. But
No.
nope.
No. More like I Will Follow You Into the Dark, very like slow. It
Ooh.
doesn't really like gain. There's a bridge that comes in that's kind of a slightly different vibe. It's very like Death Cab. Like you can have it on in the background and it won't annoy you, but if you listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh my god, this is kind of sad and dark. You know?
I love I Will Follow You Into the Dark.
I love Death Cab. I saw them once in middle school, and I will thank my parents forever for going to that concert because they didn't want to be there. The only reason we were there is because I wanted to be there. They are like on my bucket list to go see again. I just absolutely adore them.
Love that.
Number 2?
Number 2 is a commercialized song per your question. It's also a little more modern. We've moved into the 80s, and boy, do we sound like it. Last Christmas by
Oh, I
Wham.
like it. I like it.
Okay,
Mhm.
here's
Good choice.
thank you for the support. I thought everyone was going to be like, "Oh, that song is so overplayed." You know what? Here's the thing. It is overplayed. I enjoy it every time.
That's the
It's got
thing. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the like I'm sorry to Mariah Carey. I don't enjoy it every single time. It's been overplayed. Last Christmas slaps for me every time.
Mhm.
Um Also, it's literally a breakup song. Like, if it weren't taking place in Christmas, it wouldn't be about Christmas. He's just like sad about people, which I love that. Like, I trend sad Christmassy songs. The 80s synths are killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Wham, for one of the hits.
See, you say overplayed, but like it's not overplayed like where I listen to Christmas music because there are other Christmas songs that they play. So when I listen to it, I'm like, all right, this is refreshing. That's how much they don't play it. Like that is refreshing.
I think in like a playlist of like Christmas songs, it's not usually in there because they're more like Christmas carols. But in terms of like, I'm sure I've seen a car commercial with Last Christmas playing.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
it's a good song.
Prime.
Whew, this one,
Ooh.
I put one above this one, but this one is probably my absolute favorite Christmas song because for one, it's one of my favorite groups of all time, and the song is just so soulful. And I'm gonna say "Silent Night" by the Temptations, and
Ooh.
they completely ad lib this whole song, pretty much, basically. They don't even. It's Silent Night, but people don't even call it Silent Night. Some people call it In My Mind, 'cause that's how it starts out, and it's just soulful. It's got the Temptations voices that you just love. You know, got the falsetto, got the very bass voice. Everything about it is just it comes together, make a good soulful Christmas song, and I like it.
Do we have any sort of instrumentals or synths, or is it just like a cappella type?
No, there's like a little bells and stuff, but you kind of tone that out and you just listen to them. They kind of are doing like it's not acapella, but like if it was acapella, they could do acapella. So it's
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
acapella with a slight beat behind it, but you kind of don't pay attention to the beat sometimes.
I need to listen to this now.
Yes, you probably heard it, but if not, I'm gonna send it to you after, or maybe even play it after we're done. But yes, it's one of those songs that just gets you there.
Jessica,
Yes.
throw us for our loop.
If you don't know this one, Amanda, I'm actually going to be pissed because I
Ooh.
feel like this is the one on the list that you should know.
Okay.
Great. No
My
pressure.
number 2 is "You'll Shoot Your Eye Out" by Fall Out Boy.
Oh wow.
Soak and Yule, Yule, because come on. Do you know it?
Oh,
It's 2009, Amanda. You should know it.
Jess and I talk about Fall Out Boy a lot, and I do love them, but there were a couple albums early on that I missed, okay?
You missed
well,
it. Go listen.
I'm a more recent Fall Out Boy fan. I'm sorry.
It's
how are you
very
gonna say
good.
she should know it? It's 2009 when her songs have been like from like the 40s and 50s and 60s.
Sure.
Well, I did live through 2009.
That is true.
Yeah. I just know as far as like high school bands that Amanda and I connect on, Fall Out Boy, Paramore are like some of those. And it's like the albums that came out, 2009, 2011, things like that.
Okay.
So that's why I thought you would know it.
My justification, I liked Fall Out Boy in middle school when they were at their first peak, and I have one album from then, and then I stopped listening to them in high school and started again in college. So there's a gap in there, and you fell right into it.
I did. I do have to shout out some of the lyrics in this song because they are fantastic. The gifts you will be receiving from me are 1, awkward silence, and 2, hopes you cry yourself to sleep. Also the chorus is, don't come home for Christmas, you're the last thing I want to see. Merry Christmas, I could care less. It is just the perfect fuck you Christmas song, and I'm here for it. So if you are in need, what? Go.
It's Giving Gives You Hell by All American Rejects.
But Christmas.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Exactly. But yeah, if you're in need of a good like fuck you Christmas song this season, I'm telling you, this is it.
Yeah, I'm definitely listening to that after this.
Yeah.
I have a very different vibe for my number 1. Could not be more different.
Wait, okay, really quick. Give me two hints and I'm see if I can guess it.
Mine?
Yes.
Carol, like it's more Christmas carol-y.
Okay.
And choir.
I I have a song in mind, but I don't know what it's called. But
You sing it?
mm,
I didn't know what this song was called at first, and I knew I
okay.
wanted to look for it, so I tried sometimes I Google search with just, like, do, but I think that it's spelling out what I'm saying, and you know what? Sometimes I do find the song I'm looking for, but that was not the case this time. I don't remember how I actually found it. Carol of the Bells.
Was that in Home Alone?
It was. It's
Okay,
the one that
so
goes
is that the one? Da, da, da? Oh, not that one. Okay, I was gonna do the other one. I was on. Da, 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 da. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, no, this is the dramatic one. The
Mhm.
do 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 do
Yep.
do do. Yeah, anyway, um, I chose Carol of the Bells because I truly think that it's just stunning. It's dramatic as hell. Like, it's such a dramatic song. Um, the drama, the versatility, the way it's not even about Christmas. It's the lyrics, yes, the English lyrics say that it's about Christmas, and it technically is. However, it is based off of a Ukrainian folk song,
Mm.
which was originally like performed around their older calendar. It's about like the new year and was performed in their older calendar around April. And then when they transitioned to our current calendar, it got moved to around January. And then when it picked up in the 1920s in the US, then we came up with English lyrics that made it Christmas. But it's not traditionally Christmas, and it's so evocative, and I just live for the drama.
I have a Carol of the Bells story I need to share.
Go for it.
Okay. Last year for Christmas, my husband and I went to a spooky Christmas themed burlesque show.
Love that.
Just
Okay.
imagine what that would
Hot.
be. Both of our favorite things, like our favorite performance, I guess you would say, is they did two Carol of the Bells, the instrumental version.
Mhm.
All five of the women turned against the wall and they all just twerked and moved their butts to the sound of the bells. And it was one of the best things I have ever seen in my life. It was so entertaining. 10 out of 10, I would go to that show again just to see that performance. It was
Fucking
fantastic. So now when I
incredible.
hear Carol of the Bells, I just think of that burlesque performance.
Wow.
That very different to my
Mhm.
reasons I love it,
Mhm.
but I would like to see that for multiple reasons.
Yeah, it was so good. The moment it happened, the whole time I was like, whoever, when they were brainstorming the dances, whoever was like twerking to Carol of the Bells should get a raise because it was really great.
I do feel like it's one of those songs that you learn on handbells in elementary school as
Mhm.
well, which
Mhm.
is very different to twerking, but anyway, that was
Correct.
tangential.
I'm surprised that Jess didn't say that they had bells on their waist and then they were twerking to the song.
That
Mm.
would be so impressive
Yes.
if they could twerk in time so the bells played the song.
Yeah, that would require a skill. Unfortunately, I don't think these women had. Regardless, they were still very skillful.
All right. Prime, what is your number one ultimate holiday song?
Okay. My number one song, for the people that know, they know, is Let It Snow by Boys to Men.
Mm.
Because as you can notice, a lot of things on my list, I have the groups on here. And when the groups get together to do a Christmas song, you get the main person, then you get the band themselves doing melodies or medleys, and then you get the song. So I would say Let It Snow because it's a lot. It's all you want in a Christmas song. You talk about having fun with family, having fun with friends, the snow outside, everything you want. They talk about it and they sing about it. And Boys to Men have good voices, and it's featuring Brian McKnight. So yes, it's a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot, and
Did
it's
you have
good.
Let It Snow on here twice?
No,
I thought you had it with someone else.
no, I had
Mm-mm.
White Christmas. I
Mhm.
had This Christmas, Give Love on Christmas, Silent Night, and then Let It Snow.
Okay.
But this isn't like the
Sorry.
typical. This isn't a typical Let It Snow. This is, you know, R&B at its finest. Let It Snow.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Do they change up the lyrics then?
Yes. Well, I would assume so. How does the original go?
Oh, the weather
No, oh
outside
no,
is
no,
frightful, but
no.
the fire is so
It does
delightful.
not go like that at all.
Okay, cool.
It starts off with "It's Another Christmas Holiday," and then I can't do how Wanye does. Wanye is the guy that sings that part. I can't do how I can't sing. He sings at all. So when it comes in with him, you know you're in for a treat. So
Yeah,
Nice.
glancing at these lyrics, it's definitely very different. It's
mhm.
more R&B.
Yes,
Is it like the other song where it's like we're gonna get down on Christmas?
no,
No, still Let It Snow.
yeah, no. It's still Let
Okay.
It Snow, but it's like more.
Sorry, I'm trying to curate a playlist clearly for a
Yeah.
specific time.
They have one part in it where they pause. Well, they don't pause. Like usually they like so baby let it snow, dun, dun, dun,
Ooh,
dun. And then it just there's a high part in there that I'm not even going to attempt to do, but that part brings it all together. That part ties the whole song together. So yes, like I said, I'll
mm.
probably have to play some stuff after we're done, but Let It
Mhm.
Snow is up there. It's really up there.
Nice. Jessica, let's see
Yes,
off our top 5 with
yes.
your emo
Top
number 1.
Yeah, emo number 1. Santa Stole My Girlfriend by The Maine. It came out in 2008. I remember listening to the song in my yellow CD player, in my burned CDs that I would make and listen to every single day. But I loved this song. Um, it is Santa Stole His Girlfriend, like title gives it away. But I think a reason I loved it so much is because it came out when I was in middle school, and the chorus is Santa, you bitch, I didn't get a damn thing on my Christmas list. All I got was this broken heart. But I loved it because I could sing it and say bitch and damn. And so I was like, yes.
That's why I loved Avril Lavigne.
Mhm. It was one
Mhm.
of those where I'm like, oh, the song is good. It is really, really good. And I know all the lyrics. I can sing it word for word. But specifically, it brings back memories of me like singing it in the shower and screaming the cuss words because that was like the only time I was allowed to.
I'm looking at these lyrics, and yeah, I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's a
says,
good.
Santa, you player, I thought we were friends. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Thank you so much, Jess, for making 2 playlists because she was stressing about this, and I was like, "Here's the thing: you can bring an alternative, like bring your funky rock songs in to bring diversity to our playlists, or if that's too much work, just do what you actually like for Christmas. Like, don't stress about it." And
Mm-hmm.
you said, "You know what? I'm gonna make more work for myself and do both." And I'm grateful because otherwise I think there would have been a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah. And I,
say, oh, sorry.
no, I was going to say, I literally have like a holiday. I have like, a holiday of like, oh, if I'm at my parents, I'm going to stick a playlist on. But I also have a holiday playlist that has every single song I mentioned so far on it. That's more of like a punk theme. So, like, this is not things that I'm just doing for the playlist. I am listening to these songs on the reg.
Nice.
Uh, I will say after we do our our honorable mentions, I would like for you to go back through the list, the other list.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you could run through it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be nice too.
Okay.
Okay, honorable mentions in no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
My first one is a tie because I feel like
Ooh.
these songs are very similar. I don't know how you can have a tie when they're in no particular order. Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms and Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee.
I'm
I
surprised
feel
that
like
one wasn't higher.
they're both like, I'm having a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for Jingle Bell Rock, I can literally hear the slap from Mean Girls when I listen to it. I know exactly when it comes in.
Yep.
For Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, we've got a sax solo, which as a former saxophonist, I just love. But yeah, they're Christmas party delights.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the
Mm,
Jacksons.
Love that one.
because he's he's just a little innocent kid, and it's just I saw mommy kissing Santa, so it's just that song is just such a cool little song, and it's catchy, so
It's the
catchy
innocent version of Santa Stole My Girlfriend.
basically. But
Yeah.
Santa stole my mom, so
Yeah.
yes, but yes, and then they made a movie just for those lyrics. It's crazy. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Not on my top 5 or anything. I would say it's probably not on my top 10, but it's one of those commercial songs that I listen to every year. So I kind of had to put it up there and mention it somewhere. So
Understood. Jessica?
Honorable mentions. I'm still keeping them in theme. Of you know more alternative. So I'm putting in Christmas Saves the Year by 21 Pilots. I didn't want to do two 21 Pilots song, but I had to. They released this one in 2020 and it's very like the world sucks, the pandemic sucks, everything is terrible, but at least we have Christmas. And it is like it's actually pretty upbeat. It's a very wholesome song, but it is just like so lovely. And it just like came out at the perfect time. Like I listened to that song repeat winter of 2020. It's just a really, really lovely, like Christmas comes in and saves the year. It's just a great song.
It's the Band-Aid of 21 Pilots.
Mm-hmm.
You know Band-Aid is what's it called? Something aid? The like we save the world thing.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
It was a huge fundraiser for
Live
like
Aid?
relief in Live Aid. Thank you.
Well, it could be Band-Aid. They have
Thank you.
different aids. Well, yes.
Yes.
I thought when you said Band-Aid, I thought you meant like the actual Band-Aid, not Band-Aid. So sorry.
It's fine. Some of your references hit and some of them just
Well, I get it
go
now. We
right
get it
over
now.
your
We get
head.
it now. We get it now.
My next honorable mention is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Obviously, there's the Bing Crosby version. I also like the S.D. Kluger and the Westminster Children's Choir because that's the one that's in the stop motion movie, the animated movie, which I watch every single year without fail. It's just a fun song, and it's like, tells you exactly who Santa Claus is.
A
That's
stalker.
it. Exactly. You better watch out because he is watching you. Sees you when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody made that into a horror movie yet.
I feel like someone must have. They came out with a Thanksgiving horror movie this year. There's gotta be Santa horror movies. Also, have you heard of Krampus?
Yes.
That shit's actual German folklore as well. Like our German teacher in high school made us like learn about it. Anywho, Brian, what's your next honorable mention?
Okay, I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by the Temptations because it's another R&B song where the groups just go crazy with their ad libs and their backgrounds, and it's one of the ones I like because it's upbeat. It's very upbeat, and that's all you can say. It's upbeat and it's catchy. So that's why I got it on mine.
I think it's funny that like every traditional carol song that you've had like a 90s group cover of it or version of it instead of like an old school version of it.
I will say that because I like groups, but also it's just because when you hear like maybe something like Frank Sinatra singing a song, he just sings it through, and it does sound good. But then when groups do it, they sing it through, but then they add their own style or voices on it, which makes it completely different. And I like that style of groups using their voices to alter a song, even if it's done 100 times beforehand. So
You heard it here first. Prime thinks that Frank Sinatra is overrated.
I'm just saying, when you sing it straight through, it's like, okay, cool. Like the national anthem. The national anthem being sung straight through was like, all
The
right.
national anthem is based off of a British drinking song. It's not supposed to sound good.
But some people can make it sound good. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a lie there.
Jessica?
My other, in no particular order, bonus song is Boxing Day by Blink-182.
Oh, okay.
It's good. I don't have anything to add other than that. It's on the list, guys. It's good.
Is it
Go
about
listen.
shopping? Like, why is it like Boxing Day is the shopping day after Christmas? So
No, it's not about shopping.
okay, I didn't think it would be, but I'm just like, I need to listen to it. I'm confused.
It's kind of like he's talking about like a relationship that makes him feel empty, and he's like, I'm empty like the day after Christmas.
Oh, that I fuck with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, not about shopping.
excellent. My last one, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Thurl Ravenscroft. It's so fun. It's so creative. The lyrics are incredible. The last line is, You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Like, we should all aspire to insult the way that this man does.
Yeah,
It just is so good.
it's so good. I also listen to that song. I'm like, damn, I forgot how much this song slaps. It's so good.
Doesn't they use it for like the Grinch commercials as well?
Are there Grinch commercials?
Yes.
I'm sure they do. Like
I did
it's
not know
it's
that. You didn't know
it's
that?
a
Okay.
song from like at least the 60s, if not earlier. Like it's old school Grinch, so I
Yeah.
think it does
Yeah.
get reused a lot.
Because I seen it in a commercial where I'm assuming maybe a new Grinch or something came out and he was in a commercial with. He was in like a car commercial.
I think I remember what you're talking about,
Okay.
yeah. I don't have regular TV. I don't watch a lot of regular commercials. I watch all of the weird ones that the streaming services
Yeah.
serve
This
me.
was a YouTube commercial. You know,
Mm.
trying to watch your video, and then YouTube says nope. We're gonna make you watch this ad. You can't skip it. So.
It does
And
like to do that.
yes, it does. Unfortunately. Hopefully, there's no ads on this video though. You go good thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, my third one is Sleigh Ride by TLC, and this is like every Christmas song they just put it into one. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. They just kind of just put it all together. So I like it. It's a good beat. It's catchy, and it's TLC. What else do you need to know? So I like that.
Nice. Finish this off, Jessica.
Okay, and then I had to put in a English rock band for, well, my husband is Scottish, but this edition is because he introduced me to it. I did not know this song previous to us dating, but it's by The Darkness, which is a really, really popular English rock band in the early 2000s. And it's called Christmas Time, and in parentheses, Don't Let the Bells End. And they just did a lot of like play on words, comedic rock, like fashion rock. And they put this song in to try to get UK's number one Christmas song as just like, fuck it. Like they were just playing around. And they ended up getting number two, coming in runners up, but they have bells end and ring piece in the lyrics. And he was like, I just wanted to be able to sing those words and it be played on radio. So it is a more comedic Christmas song, but it's fun.
Nice. I think I now need to ask Jessica for her entire playlist in writing so I can listen to all of these weird songs, and also Prime for when I'm feeling my R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, do you want to run through your top 5 normal songs quickly?
I'm gonna do it fast. I don't have them in any order, so joke's on you. You don't get them 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blue Christmas by Elvis, because hello.
Okay.
I'm actually pissed that neither of you included that. The Christmas song, Merry Christmas by Nat King Cole.
Okay.
Which is like
these are all commercial. Okay.
That's a good one.
The chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Oh, so good. And then White Christmas.
Okay.
Which we had.
Yep, we had. And also another one we had this Christmas.
Okay.
By Donny Hathaway. And then Old Lang Syne.
Which I shat on earlier.
It's a Scottish poem that got turned into a song and it's sung around the world at New Year's.
Beautiful story.
Amanda's a hater.
Yeah.
One
am.
last shout out just for the nostalgia because none of us mentioned it is
Mhm.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. It
Oh.
just like
Oh
so
my
good.
God. I forgot about that song. Also, I definitely have a Spice Girls Christmas some album of like Merry
Mm.
Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes.
I don't think I'll miss this one this year. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
do we
this
have
is
any other holiday music shout outs?
Oh,
We got 'em.
I can go down the line. We want to be honest with you.
Oh, we're running out of time, Prime. We said shout outs.
Yeah. Yeah. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
I thought about that one earlier.
I'll just give one. I'll give one. Keep it moving.
Run Run Rudolph, I feel like is in that vein.
Right.
Also, like, not quite the same vein, but I still freaking love it. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
Ooh. Okay. Sorry.
Go. No, do it.
Christmas in Hollands is a rap song, like probably the first Christmas rap song by Run DMC, and that one, it's okay, but I had to put it up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Most enough for the
Interesting.
beat.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Feliz Navidad for
Right.
being that one song where we were like, we know how to say Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
It's the only thing we
literally.
know how to say. The only thing.
Yeah. Well, up next, we're going to have a holiday movie. We don't know which one yet, but we're going to do a holiday movie for y'all. Go ahead and follow us on all our socials, 90 Babies Nostalgia, spell out the word 90s, but on TikTok, use the numbers. Rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really helps us be seen and our podcasts get recommended to others. And Prime, where can people follow you?
People can follow me at KVNG Prime Time. Also, Prime Nostalgia Pod. We're coming back since the strike is over. We are coming back.
Woo!
We got like 3 episodes we did like 3 episodes during the strike, and now we can do more. And yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. And have a happy Christmas. Even if I don't see y'all before Christmas, I think I might, but who knows?
Who knows? Maybe we'll stop in on the Prime Nostalgia Pod.
Maybe, yeah, we'll see.
Well, with that, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Babies, nostalgia.